Hey everybody, I'm gonna make this video as short as I possibly can because it's insane and it's painful, but I've almost had a week to process it, so here goes. My mom and I are from Southern California originally, and just for the last decade, we're like, we should move. Like, I'm sure everybody, has had that feeling, especially after COVID. And we had a cousin in Ohio, and he always was like, you need to come. And we're like, yeah, but it costs money and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, about a year, 6 months ago, we got up the gumption and the finances, just saved as much as we could to move and make the transition. He said, we had family in Georgia and this cousin in Ohio, and we decided on Ohio after researching the cost of living, weather, and just general opportunities. And so we said, we'll make the jump, we'll do it. And so about a month ago, we told our cousin, we'd like to move. And he said, oh, you guys can come live. He had a house. My aunt, his mom passed away, and he's living in his home, his family home. And he's got a basement. And he said, you guys can come live rent free. My job had been super stressful. I'd been on it for 9 months, and my hair had fallen out, still is falling out. I was super stressed. I gained a bunch of weight, and it just felt like time to make a move. And so we did. And, he assured us, you always have a place to stay. If I have a home, you have a home. And we were like, great, this is awesome. Because we were like, before we knew that, and I'm sorry if you can hear my mom talking. She's in the bathroom talking on the phone. But hopefully you can't. We were like, okay, we got to secure an apartment. That's going to take some more time and energy. But he said, come on through. So we stepped out on faith, which is very hard for a Taurus daughter and mother to do, but we did. And we had saved about $8,000, give or take, to make the move. Have our stuff shipped, relocate, and we decided we were going to drive. And one of my mom's friends kindly volunteered to drive us. We were like, great. So we set out. We had some car trouble around Colorado, but we were able to make it. We had a great garage help us and fix our issue. And to shout out to Antonelli's in, oh God, it's not Fruita, Colorado, but the town over. It was awesome. Randy, you guys there, you blessed us so tremendously. Thank you. I hope you see this video one day. But they got us back on the road, and there were fights with my mom and her friend, being in a tiny Toyota Corolla for 2,400 miles. I had never been on a road trip, but it's fucking intense, especially when you have 3 very strong personalities. But we made it, and so we made it to Ohio at midnight after being on the road that day, coming from Indiana for about 8 hours. And my mom's friend goes into the house first to take some bags in, and he comes back out about a minute later, and there's a look on his face like something's off, and so we're like, well, what is going on? So we go in. My cousin doesn't get up. He's sitting in a chair in front of his 75 million inch TV, and I ask him, my mom's going in and out of the house, and immediately too, a foul odor hits us, like mothballs and just decay. And we're like, what the fuck is that? And also, it's a hoarder's paradise. There's shit everywhere. Not at all as pictured. Because we asked him, can you send video? Which he did. Can you send pictures? Can you stand in a corner of the basement and show us so we can get the depth perception? Because my mom's friend that drove us is also a contractor by trade. So the plan was that he was going to stay for a couple weeks and help us fix up anything in the basement that we needed. It was all planned. And so I get in, and my cousin, still sitting, doesn't get up to try to help or greet. I asked him, I said, hey, where's the basement? And he's like, you really don't remember? And I'm like, no, I haven't been here since I was 13. I'm 33 now. And he tells me the way to go. I go down to the basement. It's fucking depressing. It looks nothing like what he sent. He clearly sent cut off pictures. He catfished us, as embarrassing as that is to say. Especially, I always considered myself a discerning person, a cautious person, an analytical person, a logical person. He duped us. There's mold on the wall, black mold running up the wall. The the ceilings coming down. It just felt very dark and dank and depressing. The bathroom pictures that he showed us, it's, I guess the best way to describe it, it's like a cruise ship bathroom or a ship bathroom. It's tiny, and there's a ramp leading up. Those were not the pictures he fucking sent. He made it look like the floor was flat and it was, you know, a decent sized bathroom. He didn't do anything to clean it. Just this horrible odor. So we're all like, we got to get the fuck out of here. You know, my mom's already in tears, profusely apologizing to me because parents think that everything is their fault, if they care about their kids, I suppose. And we go back up, and my mom's friend, who's the contractor, tries to explain to him, you know, he says, black mold, once you see it, you smell it. He said it gets into your air ducts, it's in your carpet. And now that explains the foul odor that we fucking smelled when we came in the house. And our cousin immediately is like, how long are you gonna go on about this? Like, my mom's friend is talking too much. And my mom's friend just is like, you know what? I'm just the driver. And he walks away. And my mom sits down on the sofa and tells our cousin, he's like, what are we gonna do? This is not okay. We can't stay here. We're not gonna stay here. This is toxic, you know? And my cousin doesn't seem to be concerned or have any remorse. And he's like, well, I guess you gotta get a hotel. So we leave. We take all our shit with us back outside, and get in the car. And now at this point, you know, it's like 1 a.m. nearing 2 a.m. and we're looking for a hotel in this small town. There's nothing, because it's Sunday night, it's the weekend, right? Sunday morning, really. We have to drive another 40 minutes to another town. We spent 2 hours beating the pavement. I would get out, my mom's friends driving, we're exhausted. I go in, you guys have any vacancies? No. You guys have any vacancies? No. So we drive to this other town about 40 minutes away, and my mom asks, you know, do you have any rooms? And they're like, no, but you can wait, and when the cleaning crew comes in, we probably will have availability. So long story short, well, this is already a long story long, but long story short, or whatever, we have to wait in the parking lot of this hotel for another 7 hours until 11 a.m. because we get there about 4 a.m. for a room to be cleaned and to open up. So my mom's friend, we sent him home Tuesday because he had done more than enough. We are indebted to him forever. He went home reluctantly because he wanted to help, and he was angry and frustrated. All the tears have been cried, more to come, I'm sure, but this is just a situation that we didn't expect. I can't take time off of work and heal and rest, and my mom, you know, surely can enjoy her continued retirement. But I'm making this video not to complain, but I guess as a testimony, because we have had so many people bless us along the way. Barrowden Bed and Breakfast, Louis, had vacancy where we stayed for a couple days. Thank you. And now we're at a lovely B&B with a couple, a lovely Airbnb with a couple who had last minute availability and has allowed us to stay a couple more nights. So this has just been crazy, but I think overall this move had to happen anyways. This might sound insane to some of you watching. Let me know in the comments, I'm sure, but it had to happen. This was not expected, that this was the way, you know, it was gonna go, but we're here, and I think that we'll make it. I know we'll make it. I know we'll make it. And, you know, God willing, this job comes through for me. It feels better to be here than being in LA, because LA was just like, I jokingly say that LA feels like GTA 5 or 6, or GTA 6 is not out yet, I don't know. But it's like GTA. And for you, those of you that don't know, that's Grand Theft Auto, the video game. You know, the energy was just off, and we needed to have peace. We don't really have it now. This Airbnb is lovely, so that has helped. It's the first place we've stayed that's, you know, more homey, I guess. Well, that's not true. Yeah, it's just got a good vibe, I'll just say that. But I don't know how people do this. People who live on the road, or people who have frequent housing insecurity. God bless you. If you've been able to do it for months or years and survive, it is not easy. It's a humbling experience. And I don't know really what else to say. Just I'm in it. We're in it right now. If I didn't have my mom, I don't know what I'd do. And the kindness of strangers, it still exists. And we're just so blessed to have received it. And yeah, I'll be back with updates. Wish me luck on my job interview. And I'll be back on here. This was not the intention for my YouTube channel. You know, I was going to move here, put time into my YouTube channel and my other creative pursuits, because we had a podcast that I had to end in order to move out here. So I'm still going to do that, but now that's on a different timeline since I have to work full time again. So anyway, stay tuned, and just wish us well, whatever. If you're not religious, if you're religious, and just your prayers, your good thoughts, because we really could use it right now. All right, see you soon. Hey everybody, I just wanted to add on a continuation to this video for all the thank yous to everyone that has helped me and my mom along the way, whether it was friends from back home, family that I've never met before but have been in contact with, strangers. The kindness of strangers, as I said in my video, is very alive and well, especially in Ohio. Thank you guys for explaining things to us, for helping us when we were literally lost on the streets of Ohio, and giving us directions, giving us housing. So those people are Kenneth, Stacy, Emily, Alejandro, Louie, Brett, Alex, Marnie, Bella. Huge shout out to Roosevelt. That's who drove us here, my mom's friend. Aaron, Todd, Tanisha, Nicole, Velvet, Tim, and Nicholas. You guys have just made this situation that much more bearable and even enjoyable at points. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. God bless you. Thank you for the prayers, the good vibes, and all of your help. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.